What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about MicroStrategy today, MSTR. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. This is our Sunday weekly game plan where we talk about MSTR and the week to come before the week is actually open. It's Sunday night where I'm at. Here we are, $423 right now. A little bit of a dump on Friday, right? 6.2% to the downside. Rejecting that overbought zone, but if you're looking at this daily RSI, you're postured rather well. You've got nice higher lows, higher highs. You're in an uptrend. Absolutely you are. You're going to find support and continue to rally. I would absolutely assume that you do continue to rally and get back in that overbought zone. You could come down a little bit, and maybe we get a little bit of a shaky poo tomorrow, a little bit of a drop, and then we pump. But I wouldn't expect anything too dramatic. You're looking like you're finding support at prior resistance here. I would think that you continue to move up, man. Looking at this on a 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour RSI is oversold. So again, a little bit lower might be the case that we see. Start off the day on a bearish note. Wouldn't surprise me if we woke up and the markets kind of saw a little shakeout, right? Just to open up the day. But then we come back up by the end of the day. If not the end of the day tomorrow, then maybe Tuesday or Wednesday we'll start to recover. But I wouldn't be surprised if we move down a little bit more. 3 hour time frame here. Also looking bearish, right? You broke out of your uptrend here. You probably have a little bit lower to go. I mean, you just fell off a cliff. But with that being said, you also could move up a little bit and then move down, but I wouldn't really agree with what I just said about the 1 hour time frame. So maybe you do just keep dropping. Where are you going to drop to? Let's see. If you're not going to hold support at prior resistance, where are you going to drop to? Low to high here. 382. Yeah, go to about $416. You're at $423. $416 is probably where you will go. Find support there, if not just below there. I bet you find support between 416 and 410, somewhere around there, yeah. And then you move on up, man. Bullish, beautiful beginnings here after you find a bearish, ugly end, I suppose. It's not going to be that ugly, though. It's not that bad. Looking at the weekly time frame, you've got a lot higher to go. The weekly RSI, actually, that doesn't look good. I don't like that you've rejected here. So turn that around. I think it's essential that you close this week green. If you don't close this week green, man, that actually could be a problem, honestly. That's not a good look, actually. Rejecting the overbought zone like that, that's not a good look. But if you can turn this next week green, I think that you're okay. All in all, if not, we'll have a different conversation. Things might have to change. I might forego my $1,000 targets, but I think that we are going to move up to $1,100 to $1,700. When we did the calculations time and time again with comparing MSTR to Bitcoin, the numbers that we kept getting, or at least that we got the most often, were around $1,300 to $1,700. So I would think out of this box, you're probably going to stop somewhere in this little box, right? It's like the box within the box. We'll call it the glory box, the box of glory. That's probably where we're going to go. And I would think that we achieve that sometime in August. Whether it's early August or late August, it remains to be seen. But MSTR does not need a lot of time to make that move. We have seen robust movements in a very short amount of time before. We've seen robust movements in a very short amount of time before. I mean, if we look at this here, both of the last moves that we had, whenever we consolidated here, this move was 3 weeks, this move was 3 weeks, and I bet if we measure them, let's just see. From a low to a, we can go, let's just go to the high on that third week there. We won't go to the actual high. Get rid of that, and then we'll move this over here just for funsies, and then we'll take one more. This 3 weeks from a low to a high, right? Just to show you how much damage MSTR can do in 3 weeks. We put it from the current price. I mean, look at where you are, right? Look at where you are both times. You're just below this range that we're talking about, right? And I have said time and time again, I think this move will be stronger than any move that we've seen all cycle. MicroStrategy's fundamentals are only more bullish than ever. Michael Saylor is hardcore injecting BTC between the toes of the MSTR foundation here, and it's going to be, I think, the biggest run that you've ever seen, probably. If not, maybe not that you've ever seen. Let's see. How big were these runs last cycle? Yeah, I mean, maybe not that you've ever seen. Maybe. In a 3 week period? I don't know. Maybe. It's going to be the biggest run that we've seen this cycle. That's all I'm really trying to say. Something between, if we had to be honest, $1,100 to $1,700, but I think you're going to go to $1,300 or more, honestly. And again, late August, mid-August, that's kind of the time frame that we're working with. I don't have anything else that I want to say. I've said everything I need to say. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Let's check out the monthly time frame real quick before we end it, I guess. The monthly time frame looks great, man. So what? So if the weekly rejects here, as long as this month can close a little bit higher, as long as we can close above, like, let's say 430, you look good, man. You look really good. We don't have much time left in the month, so just maintain, grow a little bit, and once you get overbought, man, that's when the magic happens every single time, right? You look at whenever you got overbought here, magic for like 6 months, man. When you got overbought here, magic for a couple of months, right? Whenever you got overbought here, magic for 3 months. We haven't even gotten overbought yet, you guys. I mean, the reality is, hell, man. What if we don't top in August? What if what if we go into September or October and we grow? That'd be nuts. Just nuts. MicroStrategy doesn't need to top off at the same time Bitcoin does. Or maybe I'm right about the price targets, but I'm wrong about the time frame. I know that that's never happened before. I'll see you on the next one, you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.